is Lottie. Welcome back to another channel. Please comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for me. Thank you.
At first it was just harmless games of gin rummy for a penny a point, but soon that wasn't enough. It had to be a quarter, $1, $100, nor did it matter what the game was. Cards, dice, ponies, pigs!
Why do you look like a hippie if it was the 90s?
Stay on topic, Jimmy. Never in my life had I felt such a rush. I was hooked. I'd go on week-long binges and forget to feed horse. I put my sainted mother in a home and lost her rent money at the track. I turned my back on almost everyone I cared about, and they me. And I was about to lose the only one I had left. Don't go. Without you, I have no one. You're right. I'll never bet again. I know I've said this before, but this time I mean it. Yes, really. And that was the moment I vowed to put my life together. The moment I decided to be a Mountie. And I have not wagered a penny since.
I just got one question. What kind of landlord lets you keep a horse in your apartment?
Indeed. For Canada! And flashbacks that remain relevant to the storyline!
Isn't it a glorious day in Regina? The sun is shining, the snow is melting. One can look out and see endless miles of wheat and wheat. What's up with you?
Petey's got a girlfriend.
Shut up!
Oh, a girlfriend. Tell me about her.
Her name's Rita. They kissed in the parking lot behind Mrs. McGeevy's car.
Shut up! Ow!
Don't ever tell me to shut up.
Hello? Yes, Petey's here. Who may I say is calling? Oh, Rita! Petey speaks so highly of you.
Mother, no!
He speaks highly of us, too. Oh, get the f*** out of here!
Mom!
Ow! What was that for?
Don't ever hit my big brother.
You little squirt. Okay,
Thanks, Gina. That was really...
$2.
What?
$2.
Okay.
So, Rita, what are you doing next Sunday? Would you like to come for family dinner?
Rita, say no! Run!
Good. We can't wait to meet you. Bye-bye. Oh, did you want to talk to her?
That's okay. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Race 5.
Schwa schwa.
So sorry to disturb, Premier. These documents just arrived from Ottawa for your immediate attention.
Keep your knickers on, laddie. I'm playing. Put 'em with the others. All right, Jimmy, you Scottish bastard. It'll cost you 5 more if you want to see my cards. Or do you not have the balls, you nutless lassie?
I see your 5 and raise another 5.
Fold.
Read 'em and weep. Kings and 9s.
3 ladies. Sounds like my crib every night. Hey-oh.
Grab a chair, McCool. We need some fresh blood.
Thank you, sir, but I don't gamble.
Come on, McCool. The engine's taking everything we got. And how often do you hear that?
Fellas, if the man don't gamble, the man don't gamble.
Schwa schwa. Where I come from, the only men who don't gamble are ladies.
Well, I suppose one hand won't hurt. Jimmy, I'm a little short on cash. Would you extend a man a small loan?
You sure you want to do this? What about everything you said the other day?
I've been thinking about that these past few seconds. I haven't gambled in almost 15 years. Clearly a man with a gambling problem couldn't achieve that.
Okay, I'll give you a friendly loan at 18%. But this is business. No one's gonna take it easy on you, not even me.
Jimmy, if I enter that game, it's you and the others I'd be worried about. Ante up, boys. It's my deal. Gentlemen, I don't even have to look at the cards. I look into your eyes and I know what's in your mind. You want us to think you made your straight, but you never got the 9. You made your trip 7s, but you don't know if they're good enough. You're bluffing with an ace-king high, and you're cheating on your wife. You're disgusting. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?
I see your 10 and raise 10 more.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just a long blink.
Open your eyes.
No.
All right. I still think you're bluffing. Call.
Full house. And finish blink. Raise 500, and that should send you home.
Jimmy, you just walked into my trap. I see your 500, and I raise you 10,000.
Bloody hell!
Buddy, you're already into me deeper than you want to be.
What's the matter? Are you chicken?
McCool, you don't got this one.
Buck, 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 buck,
Look,
buck.
you started strong, but now Lady Luck is banging another guy.
Oink, 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 oink.
Just walk away.
Moo, moo.
Who you calling a cow? All right, you got it. 10 G's more.
4 kings.
4 aces.
What?
You owe me 50 large, Special Agent.
I don't have it.
Then I'll put you on a plan. In the meantime, I'll take some collateral.
No, not horse. What have I done?
I tried to warn you, buddy. Now I own you. For Canada! And... Yeah, I'll just walk him out from here. Hey, Cheech, I'm making a list of stuff to ask for from McCool. He can't pay us back, so he's gotta let us do whatever we want. What should I put you down for?
A puppy.
You don't need McCool for that. You can get a puppy anyway.
Can I?
No, because I'd have to walk it and clean up after it. I'm thinking more like taking a family on a cruise.
Me included?
Yeah, you included.
Then who's gonna watch the puppy?
There is no puppy!
Jimmy, what kind of sad childhood did you have that you hate puppies?
Hi, I need your help. How do I get Rita out of coming for dinner?
Why do you want to do that?
Because she's Persian, and you know how our family is with people who are different from them.
But what's wrong with being Persian? Everyone loves Paris.
No, not Parisian. Persian. Iranian from Iran.
Oh, you mean like one of those chicks who straps bombs on her chest and goes into nightclubs? I never got that look.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's racist.
You take that back. Racism is ugly, and I'm pretty. Mom, Petey said we're racist.
And I'm pleased to say I am no longer gambling, and I'm ready to pay my debt.
You're a little light.
The ATM was out. Bank messed up the transfer. Checks in the mail?
You don't think we heard these before?
Dog ate it.
He has a dog.
All right, I don't have it all, but I'm doing the best I can.
I understand. It's a lot of money to get all at once. So, in lieu of cash, there's a number of favors you can do for us.
That's blackmail.
You owe me 50 G's from gambling. Want to take that up with your supervisor?
Jimmy, please, don't do anything rash. I've taken on a whole array of extra jobs. I'll get you your money by any means necessary. Except crime.
How do you make money without crime?
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to attend. I miss you, old friend. I deserve as much, but I shall get you back. For Canada! Oh, where these boots are made for walking. Are you satisfied with your long-distance carrier?
Smile.
Look what I found at the newsstand.
I don't believe it.
I know. They printed my letter.
Not that. That's McCool on the cover. I can't believe he'd stoop this low for money. It's really sad. Jeez. I don't know if I should feel bad for the guy or intimidated.
There you are. Did you know your son is ashamed of us?
What? Petey, get down here!
Yes, Pop?
Your mother says you're ashamed of us. What the hell's that about?
Okay, I'll be honest. This girl I like is coming to dinner, and she's Middle Eastern, and I'm terrified that you, one of you, most likely you, will offend her, and she'll come to hate me for it.
Petey, you gotta relax about this stuff. When I was growing up in the old neighborhood, we was all everything. We was all friends. It didn't mean nothing. We called each other Dagos and Heebs and Micks and N-words.
You actually use the N-word?
Yeah, but only to their faces, never behind their backs. That would be insensitive, something a spick would do.
You see? Your father makes good sense.
Mother, a turban? Really?
It's not a turban, it's a towel.
Yeah, what's wrong with having a towel head?
You guys are killing me.
Nobody's killing nobody. Just let me frisk this girl when she gets here. No bomb, no problem.
Special Agent McCool can't come to the door right now. Please leave a message in the mailbox.
We know you're in there, McCool.
No, you don't.
He's got a point, Jimmy. Can anyone ever really know anything?
McCool, you can't avoid us. It's your job to take care of us.
My next payment isn't due until tomorrow.
We ain't here for the money.
Oh, in that case, may I interest you in some Helen DeCarlo cosmetics?
Jeez, you look like hell.
Have you lost height?
Let me go get my samples. I'll be right back.
Look at him, Cheech. He's a shadow of his former self. No dignity, no self-respect. He's given up on everything he cares about. And it's my fault.
So?
Just saying.
All right. Who wants moisturizer?
McCool, sit down. You know that list of requests we gave you? I think we was thinking too small. First, we'd like to go visit the old neighborhood.
Jimmy, you know that's impossible.
Then pay up.
Fine, I'll work it out.
Also, maybe a cruise.
Fine.
And a puppy.
Fine.
No puppy!
Fine.
Come on, McCool, pull yourself together. You're making me feel bad. Where's our usual back and forth, our Tony banter?
You know what, Jimmy? You're right.
Good, let's get back to it. So, if they do another one of those private rocket ships to outer space, I think Petey would like that.
No. No to everything. It all stops now.
Yeah, this is what I like. You and me going at it, mambo a mambo. Now my turn. You want me to take this up with your supervisor?
You don't have to, Jimmy. I will pay you what I owe you, but I will besmirch my uniform no more. As of tomorrow, I will resign my commission as a Mountie.
Holy hell.
Bum, bum, bum. Jimmy, look at this. I'm talking to a squirrel. Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, you should have seen the guy. I know it's hard to imagine, but he looked bad. Real bad.
It is hard to imagine.
I never should have lent a guy with a gambling problem all that money, and then I pushed him on top of it. He's a stand-up guy for a cop. He's always been fair to us, and we could do a lot worse. Even his quitting shows a little backbacon. That's how they say it in Canada.
Jimmy, are you developing a conscience?
Conscience? Nah. I just got this inner sense of right and wrong that's impelling me toward moral action.
What are you saying?
I broke him, so I gotta fix him. I'm gonna let him off the hook. Wipe the slate clean.
You really are a lovable teddy bear.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Mommy! Daddy! I can't sleep!
What's wrong, sweetheart?
I heard you and Daddy talking through the wall, and Daddy says he's gonna let someone who owes him money not pay? I don't understand! I'm scared!
Oh, sweetie, there's nothing to be scared of. The man owes me more money than he's got, and it's destroying him.
He's doing it again, Ma! He's doing it again!
Oh, sweetie, it's a sin to let others suffer.
Oh, like a hurt animal? Then we gotta do the Christian thing and put him out of his misery. Let's whack him.
Aw, Gina.
That's very generous of you, Jimmy. I would be forever in your debt, and so I cannot accept.
No strings, honest. And the blackmail stops. You can stay a Mountie.
It's more complicated than that. To recover from my addiction, I have to take responsibility for my actions, even if that means doing shameful, shameful things.
No one's gonna buy that magazine.
Really? Tell me the truth, Jimmy. Do you find me attractive?
Okay, we're not going there. Isn't there anyone you'd be willing to take help from?
Only a true loved one. But I have no siblings. Daddy left when I was very young, and Mummy lost her marbles. All I had was horse.
Tell you what, don't quit your Mountie thing just yet. Give me till the end of the week.
Can you sign this?
Certainly.
You want a party?
Certainly not. Well, define party.
I still don't get it.
It's simple. McCool won't let me forgive his debt, so he's just gonna have to find the money on his own. He'll give it back to me, and everybody's square.
I have found a satchel of money on the street. It must be returned to its rightful owner.
What an asshole. I can't believe it. You try to help a guy and it bites you in the ass.
Well, you know what they say. Try to help a guy and it bites you in the ass.
The funny thing is, I still want to figure out a way to help him.
I'll get it.
Hi, Petey. Thanks for inviting me.
Is that her? I'll be right out.
Look, there's no time to explain. Just don't judge me by my family. And whatever happens, I'll protect you. And no, I have no idea why there's a horse in our living room.
Hi, you must be Rita. I'm Cookie. She's adorable. She is, yes, she is. Come, sit. Dinner will be ready in about 10 minutes. So, Rita, tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
I don't know what I'd like to know. What do your parents do?
I knew it. Just because she's from the Middle East, you automatically assume her parents must be terrorists or taxi drivers.
I never said...
My father is a dentist, and my mother is a stay-at-home mom.
And no, it's not because her father will punish her mother if she works, thank you very much.
Two of my wives were stay-at-home moms. Well, without the kids. Basically, they were leeches.
Your uncle's funny. Not really, just retarded.
So, Rita, are you thinking about college yet?
Why? Because Muslim women aren't allowed to go to school? They're just supposed to stay home and be subservient to their man? Is that what you're asking?
I give up. Jimmy, you want to ask her anything?
Okay, Rita, say something you did is destroying a guy, and all you want to do is make peace. But he don't want peace. He just wants to keep the same old pattern going. What do you do?
What's that supposed to be? Some warped metaphor of the Arab-Israeli conflict?
Rita, hi. I love what you're wearing.
What'd you expect? You people! What, she was supposed to show up in a burqa and a turban going...
Petey, enough! Can you talk about anything other than my race?
Me?
Race. That's it, a race.
Yes, Petey, I'm Persian, and that's all you can see. But I'm a real person with real feelings, and you've done nothing but make me uncomfortable since I got here. I'm sorry, Mrs. McDougal. You all seem lovely, but I don't think I can stay for dinner. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with driving a taxi. It's an honest, decent living. And yeah, I lied. My father drives a taxi. You dirty, racist snob.
One way or another, them Arabs always explode.
Look, he won't take the money from me. If I just give it to you, he'll know it came from me anyway. You gotta get this money on your own. I know he broke his promise to you and you're mad, but he's your best friend and you're all he's got. So you can stay mad at him or you can help him. His life is in your hands. Or you can keep bunking with Cheech for the rest of your life. Whoa!
That's so wrong, bringing up the rear. It's Doe and Dill, Dill, Doe, Dill, Doe. That's so wrong, making its move. Passes ointment, passes gas, passes mustard, moving in on Dill. It's Dill, Doe, and that's so wrong. That's so wrong, coming up the rear. He'll never be able to do it, but hang on. Here comes ointment. Dill falls behind. It's That's So Wrong and Doe, Doe, and That's So Wrong. It's a photo finish. It's That's So Wrong by a nose.
I've never been with a four-legged broad, but I'm open to anything.
Aw, please don't kiss. Please don't kiss.
Which one's the button again? Ah, there it is. Hey, how you doing? I'm Chief Falcone. Well, McDougal. I got the alias in witness protection because of my nephew Jimmy. I don't like it, but I had no choice. So there's a contract out on me. Big deal. I mean, maybe I spilled a few secrets to anyone who'd listen, but there's a lot of other secrets I'd never tell a soul. Like the fact that we faked the moon landing. We were the ones that shot Dick Cheney's friend in the face. And we took the weapons of mass distraction out of Iraq. Someone got the memo wrong, but still, us. So, anyway, my nephew's gonna straighten things out with Don Gambini, whose first name, oddly enough, is Don. So, if he wanted, he could call himself Don Don, which I would do. I mean, how cool would that be?
Cheech don't mean no harm. He's just a little light in the cranial region.
I got nothing to worry about. Jimmy'll get me off the hook. Maron! Dun-dun's a pancake. Then the mob tried to kill us. Jimmy ratted everyone out to the feds, and we wound up in Regina.
Vagina? No, wait, you were right.
But if you think that's gonna stop me from shooting my mouth off, you can just... What is it? I forget what it is.
Forget about it.
That's the one.
Let me tell you something.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
Yeah. Okay, 12-0.
Hey, Ma, I just saw Petey upstairs with one of them magazines where nobody's got no clothes on.
What? Peter Frampton McDougal, you stop right now! No son of mine is washing with the devil's hand soap.
All right, that worked. She's gone. Listen, I got a line on something big.
Really? Sounds big.
First things first. Every time I hatch a scheme, you two gavones cut me out. Not this time. Either I'm in all the way, or I keep this to myself.
Isn't she cute? Playing hardball like her old man. Okay, it's a deal, sweetie.
All right. You know Al Capone, eh?
Only the architect of modern crime.
I love his work. Truly an inspiration.
Well, he ran a bootlegging operation from a town near here. He dug all these tunnels to hide from the cops, and that's where his famous secret vault is.
You kidding me? What's this town called?
Moose Jaw.
Look, Gina, there's no town called Moose Jaw. It's just a crazy made-up name, like Albuquerque. What do you know? The kid's onto something.
There's one thing I don't get.
What's that?
Fractions, Jimmy. I never understood fractions.
Hey, Anna, what's wrong? I'm just feeling down because no one ever asks me out. How do I get someone to ask me out? Sorry, I have no frame of reference. Of course not. You can get any guy you want without even trying. Heck, I even get guys I don't want without even... Yamahama, who's that? Oh, his name is Johnny. Can't talk, lusting. Okay, bye. Hey.
Hello? Is somebody there?
There sure is. I'm Teresa.
Teresa. From Mr. Henderson's class. You've shown up twice and getting straight A's.
Guilty as charged. Wanna frisk me?
No thanks.
What's wrong with you? I'm hot. Are you blind or something?
Hello?
Oh, thank God, you can't see. I thought it was me.
Yep, lucky you.
How about you and I? This is weird. I usually seal the deal with hey.
Sorry, no offense, but I like women with brains. Ideas, something going on upstairs?
Come on over to my house. We'll get something going on upstairs. Oh, so it's not enough you blind people get all the best parking. Now you think you're too good for me? Well, I'm too good for you, mister. Who am I kidding? I am so in love.
I'm starting to enjoy these clandestine meetings, Jimmy. The subterfuge, the intrigue, the covertness of it all.
Me too. And by the way, if Cookie ever asks, we meet here every night. Anyway, I need permission to go out of town.
Impossible. Your witness protection agreement strictly forbids it.
But it's really important.
Important? How so?
All right, I'll level with you. Cheech built himself a rocket. He's always been a, amateur rocket.
Rocketeer, yes.
So, he was gonna go out to the woods and launch the thing. We don't want to do it in the city and blow our cover.
James McDougal, I know you well enough to know when you're telling a lie, and frankly, this one is a doozy.
All right, you got me. We just want to go to Moose Jaw. We hear the tacos are pretty good.
Moose Jaw? That's hardly out of town. It's just down the road, practically a suburb. Permission granted. For Canada! And naming cities when you're drunk!
What are you doing?
I'm in love with the blind guy, so I'm trying to learn sign language. But it's useless. I should just forget about him. He only dates smart girls. I faked a lot of things in my life, but never smart.
All right, Petey. I searched your room, the attic, and the garage. Where's the pornography?
Mother, I don't have any pornography.
Don't give me that. If you've got porn, you're a pervert. And if you don't have porn, then why the hell don't you have porn? Because boys your age have porn.
That's not to say I don't know my way around a woman's body.
Ew.
What I don't get is how the kid knows where Capone's vault is.
I told you, I'm only doling out information on a need-to-know basis.
This kid, she kills me.
Al Capone's tunnels. I'm impressed, and I'm not easily impressed.
Hey, look, cows.
What? Cows? Whoa, would you look at that? Cows, Jimmy, look! Jimmy, just being in the same place Al Capone hung out has got me all excited.
I've been excited since we pulled out a vagina.
Yeah, me too. So let's get to it already. Crack open a sewer cover, let's find them tunnels.
Treat, please. All right, we're in.
All right, you mugs. I'm your tour guide, see? You do as I say, see? One wrong move and you get it, see?
Who does this punk think he is, ordering us around?
Take it easy. It's part of the show.
Let's start the tour, see? This way to Al Capone's tunnels, see?
If he says see again, I'm blowing his head off.
Did Capone dig these tunnels himself?
No, they were dug by Chinese immigrants working under terrible conditions. Terrible, I tells ya.
Did the Chinese then use these tunnels to deliver food?
Hold back. The vault should be somewhere around here.
Again, how does she know all of this?
Shut your pie hole and make yourself useful.
Careful, my soft spot.
It's this one.
For the last time, how the hell does she know all of this?
Al Capone's treasure. Get ready to be rich!
Whoa! It's actually Al Capone!
This is unbelievable.
That's it? That's the treasure? What a f***ing rip-off! We go through all this trouble, and what do we get? Jewels, cash, gold? No, a stinking Al Capone-sicle.
Hey, a little respect for a dead homie. Oh my God, you're alive!
Oh my God, you're fat!
Hey, is that nice?
I thought we were having a stating the obvious contest. Who the heck are you mugs?
I'm Jimmy. This is my Uncle Cheech.
I'm your biggest Jimmy, Mr. Uncle.
I'm Gina. I'm the one who sprung ya.
You're a legend to us gangsters everywhere, Mr. Capone.
Thanks. Why don't you call me Al? So, fellas, we back in business?
The short answer is no.
The word no makes me sour, Jimmy. Give me the long answer.
Well, for starters, it's the 21st century.
You pulling my leg? I got into that contraption in 1932. I was facing hard times, see? One day, my associate Frank Nitti found a hobo who looked just like me. It was like looking in a mirror, see? So I offered him 1,000 beans to do my time for me. This egghead who made booze for me invented a freezing machine. He wanted to use it to freeze ketchup, but I had another idea. Thaw me when they paroled a hobo. I wonder what happened to that fella. So you two are gangsters, eh? I could use a couple of mugs like you. I'm gonna start over, see? You two are getting in on the ground floor. It's the second coming of Al Capone. How does $2 grand a year sound?
Really? You want us to work for you?
You're darn tootin'. First things first, we gotta find a supplier for our whiskey.
Booze is legal now. They repealed Prohibition.
Damn that Roosevelt! He'll get his. Well, there's still gambling, girls, all sorts of rackets. Stick with me, boys, and know what I'm doing.
You are 11 kilometers from Regina.
This gal sounds like a real dish. Thanks, little lady. What do you say we meet up over Manhattan's, and I'll tell you a thing or two?
Prepare to exit right.
Fine, be that way. Boy, 21st century dame sure can give you the hi-hat.
Your face feels very handsome.
Teresa, I'm supposed to do that to see what you look like.
Oh, right. What you finger reading?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Born in Stratford-on-Avon? You know, that's where makeup comes from.
Teresa, look, I'm flattered, but when it comes to girls, it's what's inside that counts. I don't care about looks.
Oh my God. You're into fat chicks.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah? Well, as the saying goes, turn me down once, shame on me. Turn me down twice, go to hell!
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, I present to you Mr. Al Capone!
Nice to meet you, Mr. Capone. I'm Bonnie, and this is Clyde. Over there is Amelia Earhart.
Something tells me she's giving me the business.
Let's break out the good china before John Dillinger gets here.
I am so sorry about that, Al.
Hey, if I weren't me, I wouldn't believe I was Al Capone either. Now be a doll and fix me a gimlet, will you?
I have no idea what a gimlet is.
Well, kid, once we're back in business, I'll teach you to mix 100 different drinks. You'd also make a good cigarette girl.
I ain't gonna be no girl in short skirts for nobody. I got bigger plans.
You got moxie, kid. All right, I'll find something for you in the organization. Stick with me and you'll be Charlie Potatoes.
Now you're talking my language. Here, have a beer.
Beer in a can? How do you like that? How do you open this thing?
Can you believe this? We're gonna work for Al Capone!
You think the Mountie will let us do that?
We don't need him. We'll be big shots in the new Capone organization. We'll be on opposite sides of the law like nature intended. Oh, wait. We can't work for Capone. He'll find out I was a rat and he'll deal with me the Chicago way.
What does that mean? He's gonna kill you with a lot of wind?
I'm talking a baseball bat to the head. He can't ever know. And the only way to make sure he never finds out is to tell him we can't work for him. Damn.
Come on, Jimmy. He's a stand-up guy. If he learns it straight from you, he'll respect your honesty. Have I ever steered you wrong?
How can you even say that with a straight face?
What's wrong?
Blind boy is treating me like a stereotype. He can't see how hot I am, so he thinks there should be more to me. I said, duh, you just need eyes. Then he got all mad, stormed off, and fell into a fountain.
For starters, maybe you should stop calling him Blind Boy.
Okay, fine. But how do I snare this cripple?
First, go back to Blind Boy. Second, stop trying to act smart. Stop acting anything. Just be yourself.
I don't know what that means.
Well, if you don't know, how's he supposed to know?
I found this in the bathroom. Tell me something, Petey. When Jesus comes back, do you want him to see you abusing your body like that? Do you want our Lord and Savior standing over you while you're slapping the salami like some kind of depraved zoo monkey?
Mom, it isn't...
Oh, you expect me to believe that, do you? Well, just know this. Whenever you think you're alone, Mama's watching.
That won't cause problems later in life.
All right, Jimmy, if we're gonna run a 21st century business, I need to learn your 21st century gizmos. Show me something.
Listen, Al, there's something I gotta tell you.
What's this?
It's a cellular telephone, but Al...
A telephone? How do you like them apples? Operator, get me Klondike 821. Hello? Hello? That screwy dame sleeping on the job.
Al, I really got it.
Look at that! You got moving pictures in your living room.
It's called a television, but...
Who's the colored kid talking?
He's the President of the United States.
I like you, Jimmy. You make me laugh.
Look, Al, I gotta tell you something. Cheech and me, we thought it over. And we can't work for you.
Come on, Jimmy. You can't back out now. I need you.
It's just that I done some terrible things.
We all done terrible things. That's what makes us so good at our jobs.
No, but this one's really, really bad. Even you wouldn't approve.
Come on, Jimmy. You think I didn't do stuff I wasn't proud of? I once shot my boss's dog. I had to. I shot my boss and the pooch shot the whole thing. Now, come on. Tell your Uncle Al what you did.
Well, promise you won't get mad?
I give you my word. You no-good stool pigeon!
You gave me your word!
I don't gotta keep my word to you, she. You're a squealing little squealer, you low-down rat.
Not the words I'd choose, but yes. But you said you needed me, Al.
You call me Mr. Capone. There's rules in this racket, and you broke them, she. Damn it!
Mr. Capone, come on. Don't do this.
Go ahead and shoot, because I won't rest until you pay for what you've done.
I can't do it.
Then I'll be back. For blood. Your blood.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Hey, Jimmy.
Don't sneak up on me like that!
It's just me.
What do you mean, just me? Did he tell you to say that?
What's wrong with you?
Al Capone's trying to kill me.
Jimmy, I put up with a lot. But give me a break. That guy is not Al Capone.
Yes, he is. We went through these tunnels in this other city and found him cryptomagnetically frozen.
What? You went out of town and he didn't take me?
Where's Uncle Al?
He's not your uncle, but if you see him coming, whistle twice and throw Cheech in front of me. Gina, switch seats. I want my back against the wall.
Pop, that was a car backfiring.
Sounded like a shot.
I know the difference. Look, Pop, for the record, if it comes down to it, I'm on Capone's side.
I don't blame you, kid. With me out of the way, you're gonna need a father figure.
Jimmy, this can't go on. You're hiding it like a little girl. No offense, Gina.
Up yours.
You're intimidated by the fact that he's a legend. Think of him as just a guy who puts on his underwear one hole at a time.
You're right. He's just a guy. I can take just one guy. Hell, I could take 10 guys. In a fight, I want to be clear on that.
That's an interesting outfit, Jimmy.
Shh! You hear that?
What? What is it?
It's too quiet. I don't like this.
What are you talking about?
Just needed a city map.
Check out the water slide. It's a lot of fun.
Eat up, men. There's plenty more where this came from. Boy, this is the best barbecue sauce I've ever eaten. Who made it? I did. I got the recipe from Barbecue Bill. What's in it? What's in it? Why, I'll tell you the recipe. When Barbecue Bill left the Mounties, he handed it down to me. A little of this, a little of that, a piece of old shoe, a part of a hat. Mix together and eat your fill. Sad old Barbecue Bill. Who could this be from?
You gotta help me, McCool. Someone's trying to kill me.
My God, who?
Al Capone.
I left my Mountie barbecue for this?
I'm serious. We found him underground in Moose Jaw in a big block of ice. Now he's out there stalking me and he wants my blood.
This is indeed serious. We must get you to safety before Al Capone finds you and does his worst. There, Jimmy. We'll find a safe haven for you.
Thanks, McCool. I know I could count on you. You can't lock me up! He'll get to me in here! Nothing stops this guy!
This is for your own good, Jimmy. Obviously, the strain of relocation has gotten to you. The doctor assures me that a strenuous regimen of enemas and testicular electroshock will put you right in no time.
Yo, no one's zapping my boys.
You're too far gone to realize it, but I am your friend, and I will see you through this. Pipe in some Kenny G to soothe the poor man.
We need to talk.
Teresa, please.
Put down your bumpy book. I got something to say.
All right, what is it?
You were right about me. The truth is, I don't know who I am. I look to other people to define myself like some crazy one-way mirror. And I'm always afraid that if I don't live up to what they want me to be, they'll ignore me. Or not pay any attention to me at all.
Wow. Underneath the makeup, the fashion, the unbridled sexuality, you're just a scared little girl.
And you're the first boy I've ever met who wants to know that girl.
Oh, Teresa, come here.
Yamahama, who's that?
Doc, I'm fine. As sane as they come. Now you gotta let me out of here. Yeah, right, Jimmy boy. You outsmarted... Ew.
Come with me if you want to live.
I thought you was on Capone's team.
What am I gonna do? You're my pops. Besides, Capone's broke. He's a schmuck.
Nurse, you gotta help me. Someone's trying to kill me. Oh, crap.
I got an apple to peel with you, Buster.
Al, be reasonable.
I'm wearing a dress. Reason went out the window days ago. We have a code, Shane. You broke that code.
Hold on. According to the code, If someone saves your life, hold on, I got it right here. If someone saves your life, you have to
Sound it out, honey. Reciprocate.
It means never try to kill them.
Let me see that. Well, what do you know? Can't argue with the code. Well, I guess we're even. Put it there, Pally.
Thanks a lot, Al.
Let's dust out of here.
I guess this is where we part ways.
But what will he do? Where will you go?
Every time there's a buck to be made for a legal hooch, I'll be there. Every time a lonely young girl comes to the big city for the first time, I'll be there to force her into prostitution. Every time a truck leaves a warehouse full of valuables, by God, Jimmy, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Uncle Capone.
So long, Al.
Oh! Come now, Jimmy, we've got to make you sane. Doctor, fire up the electroshock room. Jimmy, drop your pants. La 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 la. Welcome! Bienvenue! My name is RCMP Special Agent Straight McCool. I was just your ordinary run-of-the-mill Mountie until that day I first heard the name Jimmy Falcone. I'd like to request a transfer, sir.
Again? You'd be my best agent, but you've got ants in your pants! I'd put you on vice, narcotics, homicide! You've cleaned up the entire west side of this country! What's even left for you?
Witness protection.
What? Forget it, not a chance!
Reforming the most hardened American criminals and turning them into respected members of society. What a challenge! What an honor!
Can't do it, McCool. You're too valuable to me on the streets.
I want the Falcone case, Chief. Nay, I demand it.
Don't you name me, mister! You're too high up for a job like that. I'm not gonna demote my best officer just 'cause he wants to join the Babysitters Club.
I had to take action. Perhaps there was something I could learn from Jimmy Falcone.
You are so demoted.
And that, kind viewers, is how I received this assignment. And I won't rest until this ragtag American household becomes the epitome of fine Canadian citizenship. And if you think I'm ever going to give up on this family...
Vagina!
You can forget about it.